Alright, so this time we're going to look at the Eudicot stem cross-section, and just as always we're going to start with our epidermis here on the outside, and then our vascular bundles in this case are arranged in a circle around the stem. And then we have a couple of regions that I want to talk more about. One of those regions is out here between the epidermis and those vascular bundles. That region is the cortex. And then the region inside the vascular bundles is the pith. And just like we've seen in other cases, the pith and the cortex are composed of ground tissue, and the cell type within this tissue are the parenchyma cells. So they're loosely packed dodecahedrons. They store things like water or sugars, and to help with breathing inside these tissues, there's often these intercellular spaces at the edges of the parenchyma cells. So that would be an intercellular space there. And then each one of those would be a parenchyma cell. Then again, these circles are vascular bundles. And this outside layer of cells, that's the epidermis, which is composed of epidermal cells. That is part of the dermal tissue. So the other thing that we have going on here is I want to focus on these vascular bundles. So in the vascular bundle, on the outer edge, we see these very large, thick, large-celled walls. So the cell itself is pretty small, the space inside the lumen is pretty small, but the cell wall is quite thick and noticeable, and they've been stained red. All of this area makes up a bundle cap, but each and every single cell is a fiber. And a fiber is a type of sclerenchyma tissue. Which is a specialized ground tissue. Inside that bundle cap, we have a region of very thin, delicate-looking cells, and they're usually stained slightly blue, kind of like a band in each one of those vascular bundles. And this band of cells is the phloem. And then further in, we get some larger cells, again with thicker cell walls. And these larger cells are most likely vessel elements, but they're part of the xylem, and they transport water up the stem. Okay, remember phloem for food, xylem for water.